on an air conditioning call. Okay, so I'm up on the roof. What we got is this. They have a little, it's a candy store, and they got this little dipping room right below here. It's all glass, and they run it. They try to get it as cold in there as they can. We got a little temp star unit here. So let's just get started with the basics. There's no heat rejecting out of that condenser right there. I got a feeling it's low on charge. So let's find out. So I just gauged up on her. You can see her head pressure's low, suction's low, so it's low on charge. The label's solarized. I was able to read off of it. It's R22, 4 pounds, 2 ounces. That's what this one takes. So, before I get the nitrogen and get the leak checking, I'm going to go ahead and check my blower motor, my indoor coil, all the goodies. And then we'll get into the leak checking of this unit. Okay, so I went ahead and took the panel off so I could hook the probes up for the subcooler and the superheat. And you can look at the distributor over there. You can see it's a basic unit that's low on Freon. You can see the return pins over there. Getting rusty. So I know there's still some refrigerant still in this system, and I like that because I'm going to pump it up full of nitrogen and then get my leak detector on it. So you can see the readings here. 81 superheat. 4.7 subcool, pretty basic stuff. I'm going to go ahead and turn her off. I will get my nitrogen rig up here. Hey, you see how that stopped? It's going to need a condenser fan motor too. I don't know if you guys can see that. So we'll let the customer know about that. We'll dig into the blower motor section. We'll check the taps. So I'll see if I can get video downstairs what they're using this for in the space they're using it in. But they're trying to get a room that's full of glass windows, one return, one supply for dipping chocolates in. And they got the stat set at 64 degrees constantly. So, and they want the room colder if they could. So, you know, it's what happens out there in the real world. So let's check the blower section. Went ahead and got the panel off for the blower section. Check the blower wheel. We'll check the cap here in a sec. I'll get my meter out. And what you're seeing here is this unit's running on a, it also has an economizer hooked up to it. I don't know if you can see that. That's my return error sensor. Here's our economizer section. The conditions are right. These louvers will open up, the return errors will close, and we'll suck fresh air in, keep the compressor off for cooling. Here's our evaporator section on this side. We'll see if that suspect down there, you probably can't see on the camera, but it looks a little oily. We'll see if we can see what the coil looks like. I don't know if you guys can see that in there. Doesn't look that bad. Filter's clean. So it's being taken care of pretty good, it looks like. Okay, so take a look at the control section here. The heater section's never used. It's cooling. They only use it for cooling only. So they don't heat that room. It looks like it has a new contactor in it. It looks in really good shape. Transformer actually looks really good too. I did want to see the speed temp, what the indoor fan set for. Oh, I can find it over here. Okay, so it's digging into the speed taps for the fan. These are our wires coming in here. You got reds, low speed, high speed, and you got your common. And so this is my first time on this call. The high fan speed tap's always running. So that indoor blower motor runs continuously the way they have it set up. And probably, I bet they've been having ice up problems with this unit and how they're using it to get it so cold. It's just an air conditioner. It's not a refrigeration unit. So everything looks good except our charge so far. Okay, so I'm back playing with this condenser fan. You guys can hear that, but it definitely has to be replaced for sure. Oh yeah, so let me check the run cap on the blower motor. See how she looks. Okay, so I pulled the capacitor out to check it. It's 5 microfarad 370, and I got just around 4 microfarads 3.9. So got a little bit of work to do on this guy, and we'll get cracking. So where I'm at is I got it pressurized to 483.7. with nitrogen and whatever freon was left. You can see it's dropping slowly there. I went with soapy bubbles all over the place, you know. I can't hear anything leaking, but I sure as heck soaped it all. Down to the weld on the compressor, everything. So I got the H10 warming up, and we'll see if we can get closer. You know, you always think it'd be the damn return vents, right where it goes into the tube sheet leaking. Maybe on this one it's inside, we'll have to see. Okay, so up on the roof, I'm working over there at the package unit. I'm letting the leak detector charge up. I just noticed those 2 coils for the refrigeration units are pluggo-buggoed. Got water right here off the on-demand. Hose bib central. I got my hose up here, so I'm gonna get those washed out, even though there's not a call for them. I'm just a sick puppy like that. I just don't want to see them all filthy. So let the leak detector warm up. I'm gonna wash these 2 coils out over here where the 2 little refrigeration units are. You can see the condensers are just packed. This one over here is trickery. It'll make you think it's clean, but if you look inside, it's actually compacted inside, so it really needs a washout. You can see the compressor on that one's really discolored, burning up. So just give it a little hand here. You can feel the sludge coming out of that, nice and dirty. Chunks. Chunkified. You can see the chunks sticking to the wall there. Yeah, a little bit of sunlight coming through now. Yeah. Alright, let me carry on here. You can see all the chunks that come out of the coil. That one was really dirty. Like I said, you can see some sunlight through it now, so this guy's next right here. I didn't forget about that guy over there. I just get a little weird, you know, so I can sleep at night. There's no doubt in my mind that these haven't been washed out in years. You see chocolate milk everywhere. Milk and goodness. I'm not backwashing these, I'm just going through the front. Feel free to rip me if you want. It's gonna be a clean coil when it's done, so that's all I care about. Oh, look at that scuzzo. Yeah, this coil has not been cleaned in years. Look at all this stuff. It'll stick to the cap there. Chocolate milk. I'm gonna carry on with this. These guys are all washed up, and I feel a lot better. So now we're over here. We've dropped about 10 psi since my little project. The H10 should be good and warmed up. Let's get her dialed in, and then we'll go sniffing. Such a small leak. There it goes. I soap bubble this whole coil, all the return pins, everything. I've been sniffing on this thing for a while. And I get a hit inside the coil. It's a small leak. This is with R22 in it and 400 and something psi. Get her on the same spot, but on the back side. Here, pick it up. Get her out of there. She slows, the ticking slows down. Just a teeny, weeny leak in there. Yep, right in there. Well, that's pretty neat. So that one's got a weepy coil, like they all do. 1996 unit, that's not too bad. So we'll see what the customer wants to do. Okay, so got it all built back together. Customer wants me to charge this unit up so they can make a living. We're gonna get a game plan together to replace this unit. I'm going to recharge it with R421A today, the blue cylinder, to drop in replacement for R22. The pressures are about dead on the R22. And what's good about it, you can use it for medium temp, like walk-in boxes and stuff, which I do a lot of. The Freon on the scale, and look, the parking Nazis got my ass downtown here. Little cocksuckers. And the customer's bill. Let's see what he just got to pay some more money. You know, that's the price of doing business downtown. Let's see what that's going to cost him. 48 bucks. Look at that bullshit. $48. Well, that's another 48 bucks on the bill, because I'm not paying it. So screw him. Here's the 421. Let's go check. Okay, there it is. 4 pounds, 2 ounces in. We'll let the pressures equalize. Now, it's not hot outside, and they want to run that room real cold, and there's no fan cycling on this unit. So for the application, it really should have fan cycling. It should have a freeze stat on the evaporator coil. That's my 2 cents. All right, here we go. So got it all recharged. That motor is done. So I got the green light from the owner to replace it. I got it pulled out and the blade dropped down. You can see it's kind of mushroomed. I'm gonna get the file on it real quick, get the blade off. Okay, got the fan blade off the motor. You know, a little file, a little sandpaper, the end was mushroomed, comes right off. So stay tuned for part 2, the deuce. We'll see what happens. All right, thanks for watching.